hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having an extra good day because the day I'm recording this, it's my birthday. Today is July 9th when I'm filming this. I'm doing it week in advance. And it's my 32nd birthday. And honestly, I'm really excited to be here another year. I kind of say that every year though. Birthdays get me really excited. I've always never really understood why people don't get excited about birthdays. Like some people like I have some friends who like don't ever want anyone to know that it's their birthday. They don't want to make a fuss. And I'm like, girl or boy, like you're here another year. That's something to be very excited about because so many people cannot say that. So I love birthdays. This afternoon, I'm going to be taking the dogs to a barn hunt barn hunt class for fun. That'll be the second half of my day. And I honestly have not figured out what I want to do the first half of the day. Mostly because it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I work for myself and because of that, it can be so hard to convince myself to take time off. And since we just had the 4th of July holiday on Friday and I technically took that day off and it's just, I mean, my birthday's always been close to the 4th. I just am like, well, that's like 2 days in a row really quickly. But like, think about it. We're not having any other holidays for months. Like the summer, like you have that so many in the fall season. Then you have like a break till like, you know, May. Then you get July and then you wait till the fall again. So I'm kind of like, you know, Caitlin, it is your birthday. Do something fun. And I'm just trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. But anyways, today we're going to be cash planning $768. We're going to be budgeting that amount. And what's really exciting about this amount is that this is also after making another debt payment. If you guys follow along on my debt check-in videos, I have been doing a lot of progress on debt. That is my number one priority this year. So that way, as we're paying off debt and we're putting money aside for a house, we can look as good on paper as possible and have that extra money to kind of, it's my dog Annie, have that extra money to hopefully help us with the rising costs of home ownership, which of course, you know, I'm really, really hoping that things start to level out by the time that we would really like to get a house, which is hopefully around March, you know, of next year. But we can only control so much. So that's just where we're at. And, you know, I just realized I didn't finish filling out my sheet. I did this and I was trying to figure out, I was messing with my tripod and now I didn't do this, but you know what? It's fine. It's all fine. So I'm going to go ahead. We'll just do this together. You know, everything's great. So this is my high priority binder. We're going to start here. And what we're doing with this, this round of cash planning, this one technically, you know, I'm supposed to have another check here Thursday or Friday. I have one thing that's so hard about working for yourself is it blows my mind how some companies don't pay you on time or they forget to send the invoice, forget to pay you. I'm like, how would you feel if someone forgot to pay your biweekly paycheck? Could you pay your bills? Because I can't pay mine. It's this weird dynamic. Once you start working for yourself and you're considered either a contracted person or something like that, where payment all of a sudden is so hard to finish. Like, it's the weirdest concept for me because I would never do that to someone. So it's just, I don't know. I don't understand. It's just something I haven't been able to grasp. But I did get paid from 2 of those 3 checks this week. One of them was on time. It's just one was 2 weeks overdue, which is extremely frustrating. And then I'm supposed to have another one this week. And then Chandler also gets paid this Friday. So this is working with what's left over from those first 2 paychecks after I had to catch up on a couple things because I had to pull from a couple envelopes early on to help get like some groceries or honestly pay a couple bills because again, I was late on getting paid. And our last check went towards, you know, rent and whatnot and a lot of that there. So everything's caught up now. So this is what we have left. I was hoping for a little bit more. But I'm also grateful that we even have this because that is still better than nothing. So I did finish up my gas envelope and this technically just has to get us to Friday. It's Wednesday now. And I basically only have 2 days. We filled up the car yesterday. I had $20 left in my envelope and we spent like $38. So in order for me to, I guess, kind of just pay that off, I am going to just put $20 because we are full and I won't have to worry about it. Oop, I think I hit a button. Let me start that over. 768 minus 20. Okay, I feel better. Groceries, we really need to do something. I might do that today. I might go grocery shopping this morning before the stores get busy because we really need to stock up. It's been a bit. So I'm going to do 80 from this just because we really need it. Sam's Club, I might wait till Chandler's paycheck Friday for this. I think I will because I think we're fine there. Household, we did use up almost everything in here, getting toilet paper, paper towels, all of that. So we have $2 left in here because I remember this. This was literally like a week or so ago. So I'm going to go ahead and put another 20 in here and we'll go from there, minus 20. Car, I want to go ahead and start putting some money in because this I have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7 left. And technically this could be, this is when I updated everything. I need to update this entire thing in general. Let me just do, I'm just going to do this. I'm not even going to do that. It's just like a total thing here. When I went to redo update my license and registration and all this stuff the other week, I thought I've been so good about updating these, but I had somehow missed one and it was this one and I was going to deposit even just this money so we wouldn't have to worry about it, but it was on a weekend, the ATM was closed, and this is like ripped. And so my ATM accepts cash, but it's not going to accept this if it's ripped. And then I just didn't have time to go to the bank for that. And then I forgot. So I was like, you know what? We'll just leave this in here and we'll just kind of rebuild from there. It doesn't even go in the envelope. Oh my God. Okay. I'm trying not to let it like rip further, but it is what it is. So put 20 in there. Future house. I kind of want to keep, we have 600 in the bank right now, which is so exciting. I kind of want to put, part of me wants to put another 100 in here and just really kind of try to keep it going. I'm going to do that for now. If I want to change it, I will. So let's do, sorry, I keep forgetting I have to write this because I did not. Okay, date night. I'm going to put $5 in here because we can start building up to the next one because we did a nice one recently. Emergency fund. All right, what do we have in here? We have officially $200 in here. I need to deposit this. So why don't we do, let's do $20 in emergency fund. Perfect. Okay. Now let's go into our low priority binder. So we're still good on here. This still has the 70 for Chandler, for him and his family for eating out. Personal care has 40. I want to keep building this. So I'm going to put, I'm going to abbreviate some stuff to save some time here. I'm going to do another 20 and that helps with that. Clothing has 25. I'm going to do, let's do 15. Yeah, let's do 15 because then that'll even that out to 40. And I feel like that would actually be kind of nice. Lily Fund. Okay, this is really exciting about Lily Fund. I'm going to put it in here when I actually do my cash stuffing, which after I film this, I'll probably go to the bank and get that out. I have $60 in here, right? Well, we did my birthday dinner last night because I was, I'm doing barn hunt with the dogs tonight. And my mom gave me money towards my Lily Fund. She put that in the card, which is really exciting. So I'm going to update that when we actually do the cash stuffing. But that was a really nice surprise. So I want to even this out to 40, and that would make this an even 100 before I put my money in here from my mom, which really, really made my day. Chandler's haircut, he has 40. I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to do $10. Yeah, minus 10. Because then he'll have 50, and that's like 2 haircuts in there, I'm pretty sure. I think it's like $25 for him or 27. It's something like that. My haircut, I'm going to do 25, and that puts us basically 2/3 of the way there, which is really exciting. And that is it for our low priority binder. So now we're going into, as you guys know, my second high priority binder. This is the pet binder. And I do have some expenses in here that we're going to need to fill. This probably will take up a good chunk of the rest of this. Dog food I do need to order. We're at 75. I need like 25, 26 more. So I am going to do 26 just because I think with taxes, it's usually like 101. So if I do that, I'll be fine. Cat food, I know I need to buy 2. Actually, I just ordered it today. And I need to technically, I'm picking it up around 1 o'clock. I'll probably do that, come back, like check on, hang out for a little bit, and then we'll leave in an hour or 2 after that for the barn hunt class. So it's usually like 46. If I have 20 or 24 already in here, 20 more is 44. Plus, I'm just gonna do the 24. We always do the 24, and then I'll have like $1 or something left over. That's fine. Nail trims. honestly, I think we're fine right now. I'm just going to wait on that. Dog sports and events. We've got 60 in here. I want to put 40 in here. And when we do our bill planning for what we're going to actually put in here, I'm going to make one of those a 10 because then I have an even kind of number for the next thing I want to do. Dog supplements, I'm going to be putting, I owe $20 to this envelope. I haven't put it in here just because I haven't gone to the bank because I had to pull 20 out of here for something the other day. But what's that 5 or the 25 that's actually left is accurate because I just bought, right when the week I'm filming this is Amazon Prime Day deals, and the dog's fish oil that I love to get for them, they always do a really good deal during Prime Day, and it's always like almost 40% off. So I stock up on 2, and I always have like the subscribe and save, and it's just such a better deal. So that'll be here tomorrow on Thursday, which is when this video or the cash stuffing will actually be going live, the following week. And so I want to start replenishing this just because it is going to need some money back in here so I can start getting towards their dental supplement. So if we technically have 25 or even 5, I'm going to say, let me go ahead and write this down while I think. Dog supplements, let's go ahead and do like 15. And I think that puts us in a good place. Pet supplies, I have completely used up between cat litter and some other things. So I kind of want to put 30 in here because this is always a big one that just goes so quickly. Horse care has 70. I want to put 20 in here. Minus 20. Yep. Horse shows, I have 115. Well, actually really quick. Let me write horse shows. And I want to write vet visits. Vet visits, we technically have, you know how the other day I wasn't sure about the exact number we had in there? So we technically have $291 in there. I don't know how I'm like $9 short of like the 300. So technically, obviously, we do have 300 because I have this 50 in here. But I'm going to put $60 in here because then it evens that out and it'll be an even, it should make it an even like 400. So minus 60. I just wanted to go ahead and do that before I did the horse show envelope just so I could see where I was at. So horse shows, see what else is in here. Pet meds. Pet meds, I'm tempted to put more in. Let me also do pet meds really quick. Sorry, I'm picking things that are just priority. Pet meds, I want to do 66 minus 66 equals 132. All right, so horse shows. Why don't we do 15? I know that doesn't seem like much, but technically it'll even that out to like 30. And future horse, we're going to put 10. Because I feel like I can just... I thought I was in this, like, mentally this big rush to do this, but, like, I'm really not. Like, it happens when it happens. I kind of had this mindset before that, like, I really had to, like, get it done quickly, but I'm like, I really need to just take the time to learn. And honestly, the more that I have saved up, the better situation I'll be in when it can actually happen. So I'm letting that just ease its way as it goes and kind of taking care of the more immediate things, which is... getting the experience in the ring at horse shows, having the stuff to take care of the horses I'm currently learning from, and then taking care of the animals that are here now, which are our dogs and cats. So that's just kind of where my mind's at. I do kind of want to, this is my holiday binder. I want to check my business binder first before I do anything. Domains fully stuffed. Hosting security, I do want to do, let's do hosting and security. Let's do our 30 because that is a priority, minus 30. So we have $77 left. I'm skipping that. I'm going to skip that. Taxes, where are we at? 120. Let's go ahead and do, what did I do last time? Been doing like anywhere from 10 to 30 or whatever. Let's do 20 because I do want to put stuff in my holiday binder. And I'm going to skip photo shoots for now because that's going to come out. I'd rather stuff that from the next check. So I want to work with this $57 for holiday because I really want to do this. I want to go ahead and go to Christmas. Christmas has 185, has 100 in the bank and 85 in here. So I could technically do 15 and get to 200, but I've been trying to do 20 every single time. So we're going to do 20 for Christmas and that'll put us over that. but I'm going to probably do the bills in like a 10, 5, and 5. That way I can just put an even 200 in the bank. All right, I want to go to, let me do minus 20 here. I didn't do that. Okay, I want to go back to summer, because summer we're getting close. Summer has 80. I want to put 20 in here. 20 minus 20. That leaves us with 17. Thanksgiving, we'll go ahead and do 5. That puts us there at 50, which is great because we're basically halfway to the goal I wanted, and it's only July 9th, so that's not bad. And then we have $12 left. So I could put like $5, or what if I did, let me see here. I'm trying to think. I have obviously so many areas I could put this in. And I mean that from like any of my binders. Why don't we do, I just don't care about Halloween that much. I know some people do. I just don't. It's not my holiday. Honestly, that might be just getting an extra bag of candy and going to like a trunk or treat. I'll probably still end up getting the pets costumes with like my pet supplies account. So that could be for whatever ones. I could start stuffing. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I know what I want to do. Or no, I can get that Friday. Yeah, I can get that Friday. So I was thinking, so this weekend, I'm doing a dog show with my mom on Saturday. So why don't I do, I know this seems like, I do this every time. I get so indecisive when I have a couple dollars left, and I'm sure you guys are so over my antics with this. Let's look back at these things and see what I can honestly just increase. I'd rather just do that. And make that a 28. You know what? I'm gonna put it in an emergency fund because I think that's still a better move. I'd rather get ahead in certain places, and I think that's really great. So now the bills that we need. I'm sorry, that was agonizing. I honestly, if you're seeing this now, I may have fast forwarded to get to this point so you didn't watch my like just agonizing decision making on where to put $12 because that was really kind of painful. Okay, so gas, we're gonna do an even 20, and I'm probably gonna take that out, film my video, and then go back, like do my little pool of money here and see what actually needs to go back to bank for like high yield savings and stuff like that, and do that later on in the week. Groceries, I'm going to do 2 20s, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I love to do that way with groceries. Household can have just a $20 bill. Future house can have 100. Date night can be a 5. Emergency fund can be a 20 and a 10. Pet care can be a 20. That's a 10 and a 5. 2 40s. Shanley hair can be a 10. Mine can be a 20 and a 5. This can be 20. 5 and 3 1s. This can be a 20 and 4 1s. Dog sports, I wanted to do a 20, and I'll do 2 10s. That evens that out better. Dog supplements is a 10 and a 5. Pet supplies will do a 10 or 20 and a 10. Or should I do 3 10s? No, that's fine. That's fine. Horse care, I want to do a 20. Horse shows, 10 and a 5. Vet visits, we'll do a 50 and a 10. Pet meds, 50, 10, 5, and 1. Future horse, a 10. Hosting security, 30. Taxes, 20. Christmas, a 20. Summer, a 20. And Thanksgiving, oh, I wrote a 50. That's funny. Thanksgiving, a 5. Okay, so that is our bill breakdown of our 768 that we just planned. And again, I'm shooting this on July 9th, and this is going to help us for the next week ahead and also getting caught back up on this week, just again, because I got paid late. And I may even start making like kind of like a rainy day fund for like stuff like that. I've seen some other cash stuffers do that where they create a separate little envelope in case like they have less hours worked, or I mean, that's happened with my husband before, or even with me, I get paid late. You know, I try to have all these, the goal is like almost like if I have all of these extra things stuffed and I have things planned like extra in them, whether we have to pull from them to cover certain expenses or we already have the money put aside in extra as like almost every envelope has kind of their own built-in buffers. That's kind of also what I'm thinking, but like, I'm not sure yet. So we'll see. I also have some other ideas for maybe some tweaks I want to make to like my actual like high priority binder. I have another envelope I may add there, but we'll see. So that's all for today's cash planning. I hope you guys love this video. Make sure to tune in for my next one, which is my cash stuffing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.